going axe base?
I was thinking of going axes, yeah. One-hand
I wouldn't
axes.
choose a weapon I would be going until I figured out, until I found a good weapon of that type.
Yeah. No, I understand that. Like, I'm not putting nodes into it anyway. I'm just thinking that axes would be best. Obviously, it depends on the weapon I find, like the physical damage. You know, I got a taboo.
Oh my god. I'm so tilted. Oh, bury me. Nice memes.
I'm inside. Let me. Can I think of my build now for like 5 more minutes? Let me think of this. All right, boys, let's make it right now. Why? Hello and welcome, everybody. It is Pohx again. So, for those of you guys, shut the fuck up. For those of you guys who were wondering, that is day 1 of our self-found challenge between myself and Bobbington333. If you guys want more details on that, just go ahead and look back at the most recent video, and you guys can check it out from there. So one thing I want to go into is kind of like the progression as to what we've done on the character. So I decided to play a one-hand sword and board lacerate character. Now, I didn't really know exactly what to do, to be honest. I don't ever play duelist. I've never played a champion before, and especially as a self-found character, it's just really different to me than what I'm used to. So here's my tree. You can see it looks very professional. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points of a straight line, basically, even though it's diagonal and curved and goes up. And the reason for this is we're actually going to go ahead and connect all the way to get our amplify, because lacerate without AoE literally feels, I would rather just auto attack, to be honest. Now by doing this, we are going to go ahead and hopefully use axes. The ideal goal is to get Wings of Entropy. Even though I'm spec'd into shield nodes now, it's just because it's easier for me to play. If I were to get a Wings of Entropy, here's what I can do. I can basically scrap off these nodes and transfer them here. So literally just boom. This connects me to a Frenzy Charge. I connect into here, grab Ambidexterity plus Blade Barrier. Additionally, I collect all the two-handed nodes here through Wrecking Ball. I move 1 point across to get the entire axe wheel splitting strikes. Move across up here and grab the entire axe wheel for slaughter and cleaving. And then that's pretty much it. And then, oh, when I come down through here into Born to Fight, whether or not I come down here or not, I can grab Butchery instead of Strong Arm, even though these are both insane, so it really doesn't matter. Warrior's Blood and Finish. So that's pretty much what the character is going to do. I don't know exactly how well it's going to turn out. Right now, it feels awful. It feels so clunky. I don't like it at all. But that's the fun of the challenge. The fun of the challenge is sometimes being forced to go outside of your comfort zone, and your clear speed and everything just drops drastically. And to me, that's fun. It's fun that I'm not, I don't know, just like smashing content instantly in like a quarter of a second and boom. Even though I have a tabula rasa, shows how good my build is, right? Hashtag Capo. This is the weapon that we ended up crafting for ourselves. We haven't put any... Basically, we haven't used any masters yet. I don't know exactly what we're going to do in terms of masters and whatnot. I honestly may end up making a new account to... If this becomes a series, I might make a new account. But the problem with that is, like, how do you make your masters balanced? I would have to basically put in an equation. Not an equation, but like a rule set for what level master you can use at what benchmark. Does that make sense? And that would turn it into kind of like a game, and that would be pretty cool. But you know, this is for the future. Right now, we're gonna see how the first actual challenge goes. So my buddy is pretty good for AOE. I take care of the single target. He's playing Kinetic Blast Ranger, and I'm playing my duelist. Now, the other thing about this challenge, which is confusing as well, is my main skill is Lacerate, but in the rare exception that I found at Tabula Rasa, I'm using Ancestral Protector because, like, I can't even support the mana on a 6-link Lacerate. So, is it okay if I do that? Is it not okay if I do that? You see, it's kind of interesting, because I pretty much only use it for single target, whereas Lacerate is used for pretty much everything, including single target, because you drop a totem and keep attacking. So these are things I need to think of. We need to refine this a bit in future episodes, again, if we continue to do this, which as of right now, it's a lot of fun. I'm not going to lie. We did it slow. We did 5.5 hours, completed the first difficulty at a very casual rate or pace. We're going to the next difficulty now, which is a huge damage increase for me, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab Retribution, and then I grab Amplify. After that, I'm going to grab, is it Rampart? What is it called again? Rampart, which is not bad for the Fortify Will because I'm down here. And then, as I am a champion, I'm going to go ahead and get Fortitude, which is you have Fortify, which means I can remove the Fortify gem from what I'm using now and use, like, Added Fire or, I don't know, whatever else we could find. And then our deeps might actually start to kick in. Inspirational is pretty nice, too, for the movement speed. First to Strike. First to Strike is okay. Your hits permanently intimidate enemies that are on full life. Oh, man, that is like taunt mode. Or does it not? Does it not taunt? This is the taunt tree. Worthy foe. Anyway, though, that's pretty much going to be it for now. I'll show you guys a little bit of my character. He is, not very good. Like I said, I would not recommend following this. This is not a Pohx approved build by any means. We've got Hatred and we've got Poacher's Mark on. I'm not using AoE on Lacerate right now because I literally don't have enough mana to sustain it, and I don't have enough AoE. I don't have enough AoE on my, what is it? What am I even talking about? I don't have enough AoE on my Poacher's Mark to support an AoE on my Lacerate, because I literally can't hit as far as my Poacher's Mark goes, which is really bad. But I mean, it's not so bad. Like, it could be worse, but I mean, for a 5-link, it's pretty trash. But once I get my extra AoE, we will be good to go. It is worth mentioning that I found a 11% Lacerate as well, which is really unlikely for that to occur, but it decided to occur. So that was pretty nice. I might even look into going Elemental, but the problem with that is, like, most shield nodes are physical. And here's an example of single target. Single target we're good. We're good on single target, no problem. The AoE is pretty poo-poo. We'll fix that, boys, so don't you worry. Alright, that's going to be it for this video, concluding it. Hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys tune in for the video, actually for the live stream, which should be 6 o'clock p.m. Central, so that's probably 20 minutes before, or 20 minutes after this video gets uploaded for those of you guys who are watching it right away. And we will easily be getting into Merciless difficulty and seeing where it takes us past there, So have a good one, boys, and I'll see you boys all tomorrow. Take care, everybody.